Good evening and welcome to Winterland. We've got a great show for you this evening and a special performance of Inner Secrets. Let's please welcome Santana.
Well, first I discovered I had a easier way to play guitar because I play violin for 4 or 5 years. So the sustain is just like a bow, really. You know, it's just a matter of getting the right sustain without pedals. You know, I don't use pedals, that's all.
No pedals?
No. Just mark the floor. I'm serious. Go upstairs, we mark the floor. I grew up in San Francisco in a time and in a place where all music was just music. In one radio station, they would play Ravi Shankar or Chuck Berry or Charles Lloyd or, you know, Mongo Santa Maria, anything. Just play music, American music. That's what American music is anyway, is a variety. So to me, it was easier because I didn't have to grow up like in Los Angeles where you just listen to white surf music or in Tupelo, Mississippi where you just listen to the blues. San Francisco's a very healthy place to grow up around the 60s, even though, you know, we have Vietnam and the riots, but variety, it was very natural in the 60s. It's still based in the blues. It's simple and soulful and sincere. You know, that's it. You know, yeah, people can tell by really quick whether they like me or not. They can tell really quick, you know, who it is. Which I'm very grateful to the Lord because there's a lot of millions of guitar players out there who they all sound the same, you know. So it's important to treasure unique and individuality because there's nobody like you, there's nobody like me, there's nobody like him, you know. God doesn't repeat himself Japanese invented Xerox machines, but not God. You know? Rock and roll, as you know, is old. 1950. Rap is today's music. At the same time, the music of tomorrow is African music, whether it's South Africa or Mozambique or Ghana or wherever it comes from. There's something about their music that is very futuristic, and so I can hardly wait to go and also play in Africa, you know. Woodstock is the whole world, and the whole world is Woodstock. It's just people from all over the world, which is what America is, and an ocean of flesh, eyes, and hair, and arms, and it still goes on. The principle of the '60s. I don't like nostalgia, and I don't like a lot of the things from the '60s. But what I do like from the '60s is the principle that the '60s was the cornerstone of this century. Consciousness. And the '60s was when they said, we need consciousness revolution now. it. You know, I see it in the young minds of today. You know, they need what they need. You know, and which is basically freedom, more freedom. You know, and it's a balance. You know, they need. I'll give you an example, and that's like to teenagers, because I know teenagers don't like to hear this, you know. But freedom, you know, does come from discipline, you know, and I don't mean West Point or the Marines, but just if you want to be like, let's say, as great as John McEnroe was, you know,